As you can see, John is sitting in my front room and there is a fire alight and he is warm and the kettle is boiling, which means he will be having a hot cup of coffee in a minute. John will explain to you that I am helping him, and please stop messaging me all the time, telling me to do this, to do that, to do that. I am doing all I can, and John will confirm that. I just took John a massive bag of food earlier, and I took him food yesterday and the day before, and every day I give him hot water. I've gave him my flask, I've got him a roof, I've got him a bed. He's getting a house in a few hours, a few days. So come on, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing all we can. We don't need to keep pushing it. Just let us do what we're doing, and we're helping John. The truth is, he's by the fire, drinking hot coffee, so it ain't that bad. I mean, there's people worse off than John. Let John tell you. John, there is people worse off than you. Can you tell them that?
Yes, there is. Thank you very much. Danny's been so helpful that a situation that would probably be very bad to somebody living in a foreign country or just coming here and not having a home of their own has actually been very easy because Danny and his friends JJ and Mary have helped me suitably enough that I've survived warmly until I can get my own place.
And we are working on getting John his own place, but at the moment he has a roof over his head, he has lots of duvets, he has a sleeping bag, he has hot water, he has coffee, he has meals, he has food. I mean, there is no problem. There is no problem. So please, ladies and gentlemen, take a deep breath and chill out, because everything in Jaywick is all right, because we are helping. And it's not as if we're not helping. And this is why I make these films, to show you that we are helping each other. Is that right, John?
Yes, that is very true. I was making some comments to Mandy and some of my friends back home that they didn't have interest enough to listen to me to this story until it was this clear. I was telling her about $11,000 that was owed to me. It's actually more like $35,000, but I have to figure it out for every expenditure of his, my father, down to $7,900 he gave to Roger Anderson as a gift, my stepbrother, of money that he had kept in his Social Security account from a death benefit from my mother, Alice Epperson. He decided to give it to Roger Anderson. Another $3,500, his wife, Joyce Anderson, Joyce Folan, Madeline Joyce Folan, formerly Joyce Anderson, Roger's mother, presumably still has $3,500 of mine, okay? This money was transferred around and dwindled since I was aware there was very much of $11,000 left in 2009. They had set up an account with Citibank in order to funnel this money around, even investing in Merrill Lynch stocks, or giving it to her son Roger, or Joyce putting some aside for herself, while they continued to withdraw on the fund and dwindle it down from the original $37,000 that was left over from the time, that I got out of the Marine Corps. So they lived on $37,000 of my money from the end of 1993 till now that I never saw a cent, and wouldn't have cared, because my brother Rich would be right here like, Jack, man, you gotta let it go. That was a long time ago.
So who's got the money then?
Well, they have $3,500.
Who does?
My father is what I believe is left of it, because after he took the money out and began to invest it in stocks with Merrill Lynch, they had insisted he open a Bank of America account in relationship to me. Okay, other dealings that he had, even having a Citibank card in my name, which Joyce Anderson was authorized to make transactions and purchases out of account, made the whole thing criminal if I didn't care about the $37,000. By the time his scheme to pay me back with the principal investment, with the principal presumably his, and the interest paid off the stocks back to me, I have $3,500 left if Joyce doesn't want to keep it.
So would you like your money back?
I certainly think her and her son should start planning what they're going to do to get me to the 11 grand. 11 grand. Then I will go back after my dad for 29 grand. Or let me see, 11, 38, 26,000 off my dad. 29.
Well,
See, that's how
I
I'm
hope
gonna
that you
start
get the money back that you're entitled to, and I
Okay.
hope
Now
that
for Mandy,
I hope there
I
will
have
be a
one
happy
for Mandy.
ending.
For Mandy, wait till I get to the passport, Mandy. First of all, NHS, Behavioral Health, lied on the mental health evaluation when I was in the jail. You do recall I told you that day Rocky was there and had said he would have me arrested. Okay? Just to get that to you. I'm going to skip that point except one thing. You said don't bring the cops here. Okay, when I was eventually, I was let go that day and then arrested a few days later. Mental health, I was held there for all those months. 2 months after I had a mental health evaluation, and they said there was no proof I was in the Marine Corps. No proof I was in the Marine Corps, and no proof that I lived in Cologne. Don Shane had my passport and Reichspass from Cologne, or from Germany. Don Shane had it the whole time, as I have alleged that Michael Greeley stole it from me and broke a window and passed it to Don Shane with even my landlord, John, the former landlord of the Carter. You might know John from the Carter in Beaver Falls. Mandy, remember Tony and your landlord, by the time you were living with Tony there in Beaver Falls and not with me, but we all had the same landlord. John at the Carter actually was aware that he says he saw the passport. He saw the passport. Okay, I claimed that Michael stole it and gave it to Don Shane. The first time I was free, when I was 302, they had seen the stat card and it was still valid. It hadn't expired till April 4th of 2018. They used Greeley to take it to you, Mandy, and then had their man Derek sitting in there to bide your time, along with Jeff, who just thought he had a kick of the matter. He might pick up a new girlfriend. At the same time, they recruited both him and Ricky Red to find out anything they could about you while I was still in Cologne, Mandy.
Do you want to make your coffee now?
Yes.
Go on, and take your coat off. Get yourself warm. Put it over the back here. Get yourself warm.
Oh, anyways, Michael passes you the passport back, Mandy, so you can take your time handing it to New Brighton so they can claim you had it the whole time, Mandy. And then everybody is up in a fluster about nothing I had to do with any of them until my dad comes through with the idea of telling the truth for everyone, that Bill Patoris knew all about my stolen VA checks. Tony Pace, I love how everybody treats me as their favorite friend, had assumed that I would not give him money out of my checks that had nothing to do with him just because they came to his house. Okay? I had spoken with Bill Patoris at the end of 2015 about getting the checks back from Tony Pace because he was holding them, I don't know what word I would use, trying to extort $600 from me that I didn't owe. My dad knew about that too. By that time, they realized I had a Deutsche Bank account and
milk?
tried to...
milk. Oh, you can wait till you go for that. Milk.
Okay.
Have you got the milk?
I don't take milk.
No, I'll have the milk.
Oh, you have the milk?
I'll put it back in the fridge, yeah.
Tried to get Deutsche Bank to go along with limiting my Geld-on-Mat purchases is what I'm gonna, or withdrawals. That's what I'm gonna say first. But they had actually contacted a man named Christian Ittenkamp, okay, at Deutsche Bank, and at some point in the conversation, Bill Patoris alleged he was an FBI agent and that I had a federal warrant for copyright infringement of Roger Waters, which was not even true. Not even true. And then WPXI, Channel 11 News in Pittsburgh, knew exactly what was going on with Love Ebony Homemade, as they had been allowed to view it for 4 months because I periodically checked how long it was there after I told them. And for 4 months, WPXI News in Pittsburgh I had Love Ebony Homemade, the hidden porn on Facebook available, the original form, for 4 whole months. Nobody ever heard anything about that until I said that Eugene had killed Lisa.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I am making this film and letting John speak freely because that is his right. And I make these films to show people that I'm doing all I can to help John. He comes into my house 2 or 3 times a day and he gets warm, he gets all the things he needs, and he just sleeps where he sleeps. He will be getting inside the house soon. I am very concerned by all of your concern, but please don't make my job any harder. I am trying to help John, and if anyone keeps bothering me, then how can I do my job of helping John? And I'm helping out the goodness of my heart because I want to help, and other people are helping me help as well. So thank you to you people that are helping. You're beautiful, and thank you to everybody. Pardon?
5 more seconds.
Go on.
So after PXI was already aware of my claim that Facebook had hidden porn under the search query Love Ebony Homemade, I had been taken down for a period of days. I had a 3-day suspension, presumably because the copyright owner of a video, careful with that axe Eugene, had complained. According to Mark Zuckerberg, the complaining party was Pink Floyd Ltd. Okay, Mr. Zuckerberg said they did not have to respond, and I questioned the idea of whether there was any copyright infringement of all, and even if Pink Floyd Ltd., David Gilmour's Pink Floyd, owned the video. Okay, I actually believed it to be partially fan-made. Upon reiterating my story here about Eugene and my suspicion that he and Deborah Watson had been trying to portray me as a pedophile since 2009, because I said Susie Hewitt's husband was, or Deborah's son-in-law, said her son-in-law was to the FBI, and that it was hidden behind Facebook.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, John is warm, he's drinking hot coffee, and John is all right. Would you like to confirm that you're all right and you're warm?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm warm. I'm drinking hot coffee, and I'm smoking Danny's splendidly borrowed cigarettes, which I have done and will pay for anything I get off Danny if it's his belief that it's a loan. So everything is being at least assistively given. I'm trying my best to pay everyone back. One more thing on that. I actually did claim to be the intellectual property owner of Shine On You Crazy Diamond. By the time I could not download my Facebook profile, and they shut me down after that.
John, you stay warm, drink your hot coffee, and from all of us, we are here to help you forever. We are here to help him. We help each other, and that is Jaywick's way, and that is what this film is called, and that is what I say. Shine on, everybody, and keep helping others. That is who we are. Shine on.
I can prove that I insisted Eugene Sinclair had paid Bob Young to kill Lisa Stover within 6 months of her death. After her death, within 6 months, I had already claimed, alleged, and filled in details of an obvious.
That ain't our concern. We're only concerned. We're only concerned that you're. We're only concerned that you're safe and you're warm, and all that stuff is not our business. We just want you to be warm and safe. Is that right?
Yes. Read my timeline and friend me, John Foland, on Facebook. John Foland on Facebook.
Take care, John.
JohnFoland.com is not me.
Take care, John.
100% email free.
Get well. Stay well.
Okay.
Bye.